What's up, everybody? Ant watches film again. Today, we're talking about the Backrooms. And honestly, I think this movie completely lived up to the hype, in all honesty. Going into this, I wasn't sure how A24 was going to turn an internet horror concept into a full movie, but I think the Backrooms works because of the atmosphere and mystery. So I was a little worried that they were going to over explain everything or rely too much on the entities. But thankfully, in my opinion, they didn't. Spoiler warning, full spoilers ahead. Okay, we're going to get into the description of the movie pretty much of what happened. The movie follows the character Clark, who discovers an entrance to the backrooms hidden beneath his furniture store. What starts as curiosity quickly becomes an obsession, and the deeper Clark goes, the more disconnected from reality he becomes. This guy goes crazy, honestly. Dr. Mary Kline, who initially believes Clark is losing his mind, but after investigating for herself, she realizes that the backrooms are very real. And once Mary enters the maze, the movie really starts to take off, in my opinion. One of my favorite things about this film is that it expands far beyond the classic yellow hallways that everyone knows about. The deeper the characters travel, the stranger the environments become, of course. We got impossible architecture, just the giant liminal spaces, the empty rooms, abandoned neighborhoods that they visit, like level 3, level 4, whatever, and spaces that really just feel like they shouldn't exist at all. Of course, the whole point of the Backrooms. The biggest highlight for me was the pirate Clark, which was a gigantic entity, which is that guy that played as the baby alien in Alien Romulus. He was creepy. I think this movie reveals that the Backrooms can create like twisted versions of the people who enter them, and Pirate Clark is just a giant distorted version of Clark wearing his pirate mascot costume from his furniture store commercials. And every scene with him was honestly intense. Everyone in the theater was like clutching themselves in their popcorn when we were watching it. The design, I think, of him was creepy, and the scale was intimidating because he's huge. He's almost like 8 feet tall, I think, in real life. And I think the movie does a great job of making him feel like a constant threat, because that dude just would not stop. The entire movie, he was just tracking them down. I think the film has some genuinely disturbing moments as Mary starts to uncover what the Backrooms has done to Clark and the people that were trapped inside. I think by the final act, reality has completely started falling apart. The characters are running through the impossible environments while Pirate Clark just starts hunting them down. There were some other entities other than Pirate Clark, but I didn't find them as interesting. But Pirate Clark was crazy. They didn't have the weird dog thing from like the internet lore, but that's okay. Also, I love that the ending doesn't explain everything. I've been seeing a lot of people online been complaining about that, but for me, I think that's okay. We can think as an audience. I think we get enough answers to understand what's happening, but the movie keeps everything like mysteriously intact, which that's exactly what I wanted from the Backrooms and how I think it should be. Overall, I thought the Backrooms like absolutely delivered. The atmosphere was incredible. The world building was way bigger than I could have ever expected for a YouTube internet creepypasta. The Pirate Clark ending, I thought that was honestly pretty cool when they finally showed him. Also, for me, I think easily one of the best horror movies of this year, honestly. Do I think it outdoes Obsession? I'm gonna say no. I don't think it's better than Obsession. Oh yeah, I also forgot he had two characters that were working for him. I think he had two characters working for him. One character named Kat, who was his assistant manager, and then her boyfriend. That man Clark really fucked them over. This man set their ass up to fail. He let Kat's boyfriend go into like the lower levels. They attached a rope to him, and he just let him go down there, and he pretty much just got fucking destroyed. And Clark was just like, fuck this, let me get out of here. I thought Clark was an asshole piece of shit, and they showed that throughout the movie. But it's okay. I think it really built up the atmosphere because from the original Backrooms creepypasta stuff, like we don't really get attached to any of the characters from like their storylines and things like that. Oh, and also they brought up Async, the evil corporation that created the Backrooms. They were in there. They did a little cameo. They showed us some of the stuff. They showed the hazmat guys. I don't think they played the biggest part, so I think some people were a little confused, especially if they went in blind without having any understanding of the Backrooms. But overall, I thought this movie was great. I gave it a 9.5 on Instagram when I did a quick review with no spoilers. I'm sticking with it. This is a day later. I feel good about it. I really liked it, and I think everybody should go out and watch it. If you got nothing going on, you want to go to the movies and watch something, I say go check out Backrooms by A24, Kane Parsons. Dude's 20 years old. He's killing it. Comes from YouTube. Yeah, this is Ant Watches Film. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Peace.